Is this seat taken?
Excuse me?
Is this seat taken?
Yes, it is.
Oh, sorry.
Sure thing.
Excuse me, is this seat taken?
Excuse me?
Is this seat taken?
No, but I'm expecting someone in a minute.
Oh, thanks. Anyway.
Sure thing.
Excuse me, is this seat taken?
No, but I'm expecting someone very shortly.
Well, would you mind if I sit here till he, she, or it comes?
They do seem to be pretty late.
You never know. You might be turning down.
Sorry, nice try though.
Sure thing. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
No, it's not.
Well, would you mind if I sit here?
Yes, I would.
Oh. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
No, it's not.
Well, would you mind if I sit here?
No, go ahead.
Oh, thanks. Every place else seems to be taken. It's a great place for reading. So, what's the book?
I just want to read it quiet if you don't mind.
No. Sure thing. It's a great place for reading. So, what's the book?
The Sound of Fury.
Oh, Hemingway.
The Sound of Fury.
Oh, Faulkner.
Have you read it?
Not actually. Sure have read about it though. It's supposed to be great.
It is great.
Heard it's great. Waiter, what's the book?
The Sound of Fury.
Oh, Faulkner.
Have you read it?
I'm a Mets fan myself.
The Sound of Fury.
Oh, Faulkner.
Have you read it?
Yeah, I read it in college.
Where was college?
I went to Oral Roberts University.
Where was college?
I was lying, you know. I really went to college. I just like to party.
Where was college? Do you like Faulkner?
I love Faulkner. You know, I spent a whole winter reading it once. I was so excited after 10 pages that I went out and bought everything else he wrote. One of the greatest reading experiences of my life. I mean, all that incredible psychological understanding, page after page of gorgeous color, this profound grasp on the mystery of time and human existence, the smells of the earth. What do you think?
I think it's pretty boring.
Oh.
The Sound of Fury.
Oh, Faulkner.
Do you like Faulkner?
I love Faulkner.
He's incredible.
I spent a whole winter reading him once.
I was so excited after 10 pages that I went on about everything else he wrote.
I mean, all that incredible psychological understanding,
And the prose is so gorgeous.
his profound grasp on the mystery of time.
And the human existence. I can't believe I waited this long to read him.
Well, you never know. You might not have been ready for it.
That's true.
You have hit these things at the right moment, or it's no good.
That's happened to me.
It's all in the timing. My name's Bill, by the way.
I'm Betty.
Hi.
Hi.
So yeah, thought reading Faulkner was a great experience.
Yeah.
Sound of Fury.
Well, long words, enough words.
Waiter, you have to hit these things at the right moment, or it's no good.
That's happened to me.
It's all in the timing. My name's Bill, by the way.
I'm Betty.
Hi.
Hi.
So, do you come in here a lot?
Actually, I'm just in town for 2 days from Pakistan.
Oh. Pakistan. Do you come in here a lot?
Every so often. Do you?
I mean, not so much anymore. Not as much as I used to. Not since my nervous breakdown.
Why are you asking?
I'm just interested.
Are you really interested, or do you just want to pick me up?
No, I'm really interested.
Why would you be interested in whether I come in here a lot?
I guess I'm just, getting acquainted.
Maybe you're only interested for the sake of making small talk long enough to ask me back to your place to listen to some music. Or because you just rented this great tapey VCR. Or because you got this terrific unknown Jane Ho Reinhardt record. Only all you want to do is make out, which you won't do well. Then you'll go into the kitchen, get yourself a beer from the refrigerator without even asking me whether I like anything. And then you'll come and sit down beside me and confess that you got a girlfriend named Stephanie who's away at medical school in Belgium for a year. And that you've been involved with her off and on in what you call a very intricate relationship for about 7 years. None of which interests me, mister.
Oh. Do you come in here a lot?
Every other day, I think.
That's funny. I don't remember seeing you. I come in here quite a lot.
Must be on different schedules.
Misconnections.
Different time zones.
You know, it's amazing that you can live right next door to somebody in this town and never even know it.
I know.
City life.
It's crazy.
We probably pass each other on the street every day. Right in front of this place, probably.
Yep.
Well, the waiters around here sure seem to be on a different schedule. Can't seem to look anyone anywhere. I mean, waiter. So, Do you?
I beg your pardon?
Nothing.
Must be in different schedules,
Misconnections.
different time zones.
You know, it's amazing how you can live right next door to somebody in this town and never even know it.
I know.
City life.
It's crazy.
You weren't waiting for somebody when I came in.
Actually, I was.
Oh, boyfriend?
Sort of.
Well, what's the sort of boyfriend?
My husband.
You weren't waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
Actually, I was.
Boyfriend?
Sort of.
Well, what's the sort of boyfriend?
We were meeting here to break up.
Boyfriend?
Sort of.
Well, what's the sort of boyfriend?
My lover. Here she comes right now.
You weren't waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
No, just reading.
You know, it kind of seems like sort of sad occupation for Friday night, reading here all by yourself.
Do you think so?
I mean, what's a good-looking woman like you doing out alone on a Friday night?
Trying to keep away from the lines like that.
So listen, you weren't waiting for somebody when I came in,
No,
were you?
just reading.
You know, it kind of seems like sort of sad occupation for Friday night, reading here all by yourself.
I'm out alone Friday night for the first time in a very long time, okay? Yeah, you see, I just recently ended a relationship of a rather long standing.
Well, since reading here all by yourself is just sad occupation for Friday night, would you like to go elsewhere?
No,
Do something else?
no thanks.
I was headed to movies.
I don't think so.
I mean, it seems like a big chance LeBlanc catch his breath. All those long sentences get him pretty tired.
Thanks anyway. I appreciate the invitation though.
Okay. You weren't waiting for somebody when I came in, were you?
No, just reading.
It seems like sort of sad occupation for Friday night, reading here all by yourself.
I guess I was trying to think of it as existentially romantic, you know? Cappuccino, great literature, rainy night.
That only works in Paris, but you could hop on a late plane, get on a Concorde, find a cafe.
I'm a little short on plane fare tonight.
Got it. So am I.
To tell you the truth, I was headed to the movies after I finished this section. Would you like to come along since you can't locate a waiter?
It's a really nice offer, but
Uh-oh. Girlfriend?
two of them actually. One of them's pregnant, and Stephanie. No, I don't have a girlfriend. Not unless you mean that emasculating witch I dumped last night.
Girlfriend?
Sort of.
What's a sort of girlfriend?
My mother. See, I just recently ended a relationship.
Oh,
I was a rather long standing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This is the first Friday night I'm out alone in a long time. I kind of feel a bit deceived to tell you the truth.
So you didn't stop talking because you're a Mooney or you have some weird political affiliation?
No, I'm straight on the ticket Republican. I'm straight on the ticket Democrat. Can I tell you something about politics? I like to think of myself as a citizen of the universe. I'm unaffiliated.
That's or at least so am I.
I vote my beliefs.
Labels are not important.
Labels are not important. Take me, for example. So what if I had a 2-point at, 3-point at, 4-point at college? What if I did come from Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Westchester County?
Sure.
I believe that a man is what he is. A person is what he is. A person is what they are.
I think so too.
I mean, so what if I bar Trotsky? So what if I once had a total body liposuction? So what if I don't have them? So what if I was spinning in the kitchen? I was acting upon my convictions.
Sure.
You can't just hang us on a person.
Absolutely. I bet you're a Scorpio. I was headed to the movies after I finished this section. Would you like to come along?
That actually sounds like a lot of fun. What's playing?
The really early Woody Allen movies. What? You don't like Woody Allen?
Sure. I like Woody Allen.
But you're not crazy about Woody Allen.
The early ones kind of get on my nerves.
Mm-hmm.
I was headed to... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say that I was headed to the movies in a little while.
So was I.
The Woody Allen Festival?
Just up the street.
Do you like the early ones?
I think anyone who doesn't ought to be running off this planet.
How many times have you seen Bananas?
8 times.
12. Are you still interested?
Do you like Edmund's crumb cake?
I went out at 2 in the morning last night just to get one. Did you have an Etch-a-Sketch as a child?
Yes. And do you like Brussels sprouts?
No, I think they're disgusting.
They are disgusting.
Still believe in marriage in spite of the current settlements against it?
Yes.
And children?
3 of them.
2 girls and a boy.
Harvard, Vassar, and Brown.
Will you love me?
Yes.
And cherish me forever?
Yes.
Do you still want to go to the movies?
Sure thing. Waiter!
I don't know, I just don't know.
Quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate here.
Okay, so what have you got?
Me?
Yeah, anything, let's hear it.
Ping Joppa. Ankle warp carcinoma. That's as far as I've got.
I like the...
Yeah, kind of onomatopoeia.
I don't know, I think he needs some punching up.
You can always throw a few jokes later on. You gotta get the through line first.
But do you think it's in Hamlet?
I don't know, I'm just a chip.
They could have given us a clue or something.
Yeah, or a story conference.
But that would defeat the whole purpose of the experiment.
I know. 3 monkeys typing into infinity will sooner or later produce Hamlet.
Right.
Completely by chance.
And Dr. David Rosenbaum up in that booth over there is going to prove it.
But what is Hamlet?
I don't know.
What is Hamlet?
I don't know.
You know, this is really stupid.
Have you got something better to do in this cage all day? The sooner we produce the goddamn thing, the sooner we get out.
Sort of publish or perish, with a twist.
But what do we owe this Rosenbaum? There's a guy who stands outside those bars and he tells people, that one's Milton, that one's Swift, and that one's Kafka? Just to get a laugh?
What's a Kafka anyway? Why am I a Kafka?
Search me.
What's a Kafka?
I don't know. But as for I French, sure think it's a stitch.
And how are we supposed to write Hamlet if we don't even know what it means?
Okay, so the chances are a little slim.
Yeah, and this from a guy who's supposed to be smart, a guy from Columbia University.
The way I figure, there's a providence that oversees our pages. Rough draft them how we may.
But how does yours go, Milton? What have you got?
Let's see. Of man's first disobedience and the fruit of that forbidden tree whose mortal taste brought death into them.
Hey, that's really good! It's got rhythm, it really sings!
Yeah? But is it Shakespeare?
Who cares? He's got a real voice there!
Does Dr. Rosenbaum care about voice? Does he care about anybody's individual creativity?
Let's look at this from Rosenbaum's point of view.
No, he brings us in here to produce copy, and then he wants a clean draft of somebody else's stuff. We're getting birds in here just to be somebody's hack.
Writing is a mug's game anyway, Swifty.
Well, it hath made me mad.
Why not just buckle down and get the project over with? Do a couple hours in the morning when you're fresh, then take a break. Do a couple hours in the afternoon and retire for a shot of papaya. What's the big deal?
You know, if this Rosenbaum was worth anything, we'd be working on word processors, not these antiques. He's lucky he could find people who could type this good. And then he goes and treats us like those misfits at the Bronx Zoo. I mean, a tire swing? What does he take this for?
I like the tire swing. I thought it was a very nice touch.
I can't work under these conditions. No wonder we're producing garbage.
How does the rest of yours go, Milton?
What, this?
Yeah, read us some more.
Blah, blah, blah. Whose mortal taste brought death into the Blamagab. Bed socks, knockwurst, Tinkerbell.
Blamagam is good.
Well, I don't know.
What is it? Is it the tone? I knew this was kind of a stretch for me.
I'm just not sure it has the same expressive intensity and pungent lyricism as the first part.
Well, of course it needs rewriting. What doesn't? This is a rough draft. Lights on.
This bit.
Are they watching?
What?
Are they watching?
I don't know. I got my paws over my eyes.
What?
What is the point of this?
Why did it videotape our bowel movements?
What?
Lights off.
How are you doing, friends? What have you got?
Well, K K K K K K K K K K K K K.
What is that? Postmodernism?
20 lines that.
Well, at least you'll screw this data.
20 lines that and I went dry. I got blocked. I felt like I was repeating myself.
Do you think that's in Hamlet?
I don't know what I'm doing here in the first place. I'm not a writer, I'm a monkey. I'm supposed to be swinging on branches and digging up ants, not under fluorescent lights for 10 hours a day.
Sure is a long way home to the gardens of sweet Africa, where lawn and level down and flocks grazing the tender herb were sweetly interposed.
Paradise, wasn't it?
Lost.
Lost.
I'm trying to work with that in this new bit here, but it's all still pretty close to the bone.
Just because they keep us locked up, they think they're more powerful than we are.
They are more powerful than we are.
Just because they control the means of production does not mean they can suppress the workers.
YMCA.
Things are how they are. What are you going to do?
Hey, How come you're so goddamn ready to justify the ways of Rosenbaum to the apes?
Do you have a key to that door?
No.
Do you have an independent food source?
No.
So call me a collaborator. I happen to be a professional. If Rosenbaum wants Hamlet, I'll give it a shot. Just remember, we're not astrophysicists. We're not brain surgeons. We're chimps. And for apes in captivity, this is not a bad gig.
You know, what's really frightening is that if we stick around in this cage long enough, we're going to evolve into Rosenbaum.
Evolve into Rosenbaum?
Brush up on your Darwin, baby. We're more than kin and less than kind.
Anybody got a smoke?
I'm all out.
Don't look at me. I'm not out to satisfy those warriors with the old smoking chimp act. No, thank you.
Don't be a sap, Swifty. You gotta use them. Use the system.
What do you mean?
Watch while I put my antic disposition on. See? Marlboro's too, my fave.
They should have thrown in a Cupid doll for that performance.
It got results, didn't it?
Sure. You do your bombs routine and get a box of Marlboros. Last week, I told a typewriter, got a whole carton of them.
The problem was you didn't smoke them. You took a crap on them.
It was a political statement.
You made your statement. I got my smoke. All's well that ends well, right?
It's the only way we know they're watching.
Huh?
We perform, we break typewriters, and we type another page and a cigarette appears. At least it shows that somebody out there is actually paying attention.
Our resident philosopher.
But what'll happen if one of us does write Hamlet? Here we are, set out to prove the inadvertent virtues of randomness, and produce something we wouldn't even recognize if it passed right through our hands. But what if one of us actually doesn't?
Will we really be released?
Will they give us the key to the city and a ticker tape parade?
Or will they move us on to Ulysses? What's Hamlet to them, or they to Hamlet? And why should I care? For there's respect in this calamity of so long life, for who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's
Hey, Swifty!
the pangs of despised love, the lost delay.
Hey, Swifty, relax, will you?
Have a banana.
You know, I wish you could get Rosenbaum here, see how he does losing Hamlet. That's it.
What?
That's it. Forget about this random Hamlet crap. What about revenge?
Revenge on Rosenbaum?
Who else? Hasn't he bereft us of our homes and families, stepped in between us and our expectations?
How would we do it?
Easy. We lure him in here to look at the typewriters, act like something's wrong. But we poison the typewriter keys.
Oh, Jesus.
Can't you see some juice of Cursabona spread liberally over the keyboard? Ought to work like a charm.
Great.
And if that doesn't work, we invent an entire swing and invite him for a ride. Plus, I challenge him to a duel.
Brilliant.
Can't you see in the course of combat, I casually raise my rapier over the poisoned typewriter keys and a hit, a palpable hit. For reserve, we lay a couple with some venomous distillate. We put the pellet with the poison in the vessel with the pestle.
Listen, the man's gonna want his pages.
It's not a bad idea, but
What's wrong with you guys? I'm onto something here.
I think it's hopeless, Swifty.
But this is the goods.
Where was I? Bed socks, knock horse, Tinkerbell.
The readiness is all, I guess.
Damn straight, honey. Just let me know when that K button gives out.
Okay, you two serfs get back to work. I'll be doing all the thinking around here. Swifty revenge.
Tinkerbell, Schwatzelschwans, hemorrhoid. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Schwatzelschwans.
Act 1, Scene 1. Elsinore Castle, Denmark.
Hemorrhoid.
Enter Bernardo and Francisco.
Pomegranate.
Bernardo says, "Who's there?"
Bazooka.
Hello? Is anybody here? He, she, it, arf. When you free fall, find if heaven waits. My name is Dawn. It's very nice to meet you. Hello. My name is Dawn. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hello. My name is Dawn.
Velcro!
Excuse me?
Velcro, funny. Velcro, how about you?
How do you do? My name is. I'm sorry. I can't.
Warte, Fräulein, warte.
Really, I'm very sorry to bother you.
Oh, Mark, try to badami niktu. Ventrica,
No,
please.
really, I think I have the wrong place.
The wrong Platz. Hoep de daar. Doe op de right Platz. And to meet your pleasure. Come intern, police, plak de cha.
Just for a second.
Oh, squeegee la mezza. Zit.
No, thank you.
Argo. Belgia, Fräulein, how about you?
Belgium?
Oh, Belgia.
Is that good day?
Ding! Belgia off, good day. And how about you?
Harvard University?
How about you?
Howard Hughes.
Ooh, how about you?
Oh, how are you?
Blini, bonanza, blini.
Is this 30 East 7th?
Oh, thirsty oyster heaven, ding.
Suite 662,
If you, anke ding.
room B.
Rambu.
The School of Unamanda?
Ta una de kakadami una muda. Epa, gavots Kennedy do for you.
Excuse me?
Gavots Kennedy do for you.
Well, I saw an ad in the newspaper.
Oh, a video clip in the paper, nip, knish.
Well, it says, learn Unamanda, the universal language.
Ah, lick una monda, the lingua universal, ding.
The language that will universify all of the people in the world.
The lingua do universify all of the peepholes in the world, ding. Quizling.
Do you speak English?
English.
English.
Hey, John Cleese.
Yes, John, please.
Oh, John Cleese. Alaska, Iago parlo du John Cleese.
So no John Cleese at all?
1, 2, 3 words. Hello, Mumbai, Rice Krispie, Chevrolet, cinema. Mark, what's that business there for?
Well, I wanted to be the first, or one of the first, to learn this universal language.
Du har enter first the first team. Congratulations, jag kunnat det andra. Vad är det mer simplification for a man?
I'm not sure I'm ready to apply just yet.
Oh, that klink down.
Did I clink?
Du ser klinks du, Diago klinks?
No, Nabisco.
Nabisco, klinks du Mary, klinks du Jane, Ars Barbara, Ars Betsy, Fred?
My name.
Oh, exactly. Me klink, echo me. Me klink,
Me clink.
Arf Parla.
Me clink Arf Don DeVito.
Don DeVito. What's your American discipline?
Well, actually, there's only one, D.
Oh, squeegee, Don DeVito.
You see, I have this, like,
Stutter.
yes.
A tongue stutter. Problem with the Hoover.
Hoover?
Oh, the Hoover, the Diesel, the Nozzle, the Devils, the Hoover. Cinema. Mark, what's that business? What is going on?
Well, I wanted to learn. What's your, clink?
Oh, het är blizzardo. Het är molto blizzardo.
Is something wrong?
Iago klings dawn. Du se klings dawn. Yabba dabba?
No.
Dawn? Dawn, Dawn, Dawn,
Oh, I'm Dawn, and you're Dawn.
Ding! Ar blizzardo, up.
Our Blizzardo, yes.
Dos Minsky, dos paradons, dos coinkydings.
Well, the world can be very funny sometimes.
Beyond the destiny, things do.
Beyond the destiny? I don't know.
Nicola is importante. Oh, informations, police. Edge,
28.
want wait, slacks,
Female.
vitamin,
How do you say male?
aspirin, occupation,
I'm a word processor.
turbo blender.
Is Unamunda very hard to learn?
Oh, easy, eggs over easy. Oh, the bop,
The bop?
the bop.
Oh, book.
The bop, the rumba, the waltz, Isadora, the cha, the cha-cha,
The cha-cha-cha.
Braga, Sonia Braga. Jag tratteria Shakespeare into Unamunda.
You're translating Shakespeare into Unamunda?
Oh, forsooth. Nintendo, Nintendo. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, Pico Arsta Romeo, la italiana Clinta, so pinche. All'ultima,
Yes. Bonzo.
Oh, Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Look, Wisp, jan der Fenster Winter scheint auf den Häusern, auf den Juliet-Ab. Song. Video, Frühling. Unamunda da lingua saprinca de amor.
You know, it's funny how much I understand.
Oh, natural Mississippi mente. Lingua armonia. Musik. Rinking tribulation, Porque Unamunda of the melodia universal. Porque all of the peoples in the world, all of the peoples in the universe, cargo a song in their hearts. And that song of Unamunda.
So lingua is language.
Persato, when lingua, du lingua,
2.
languages free,
3.
linguini.
I see. And is
Oh, orf,
was is
warf,
had been
long warf,
and will be.
barf, arf, warf, barf. Pasta, prison, furniture, dances. Clara?
Clara.
Oh, come on.
Oh well, Mr.
Oh, finnin in again.
Oh, Mr.
Finnin in again.
What kind of name is that?
Finnin inish.
Well, Mr.
Police, clinks me down.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd love to learn Unamunda, if it isn't too expensive.
$500.
$500?
Cash.
I got $500. It's a lot of money.
Calamari, Freuling, calamari. Nicola è importante di Bonanza
I
Girl.
just don't have that much money.
Non Bonanza Girl, yabba dabba.
And the thing is, I do have this slight...
Stutter.
Yes. So most of my life has just been a long pause.
Joe DiMaggio, bello Freuling. Magno despertanto. Porky mit Unamunda kumbai tongstappa.
I wouldn't stutter.
Oop.
At all?
Absolutely.
Well, and the thing is, Mr. Finnan,
Again.
it's just because I'm quiet, it doesn't mean I have nothing to say.
Of course it.
I mean, a tuning fork is silent until you touch it. And then it gives off a perfect A. And touch one tuning fork and you can start up an entire orchestra. And touch that same tuning fork anywhere in the world and it still gives off a perfect A. And it's like there's all of this beautiful sound trapped inside of it.
Fräulein de Vita, das war poetry. Du sa poetess.
And I don't think that, well, language is just music. I think that language is the opposite of loneliness. So if everyone spoke the same language, who would ever be lonely?
Charisma.
I just don't think that English is my language, since it only makes people laugh at me, and it makes me
Lonely.
ding, very lonely. So will you teach me in Amanda? I do have a little money saved up.
Fräulein de Vita.
I'll pay. Yago pago.
Mangi difficulties, Fräulein.
I'll work very hard.
Molto difficult, molto difficult.
I understand. Please?
F to scoop.
Scoop means what?
Ding.
Then I scoop.
Donut Sire didn't find you. Bob with the seatbelts. Arf Radley.
Yes, I'm Radley.
Razala Tabuli. Constant Terren eb lax de Hoover. Eccomi. Stick.
Shtick.
Ja.
Yeah.
Du.
Do.
And.
Do. I'm sorry. Squeegee?
Video de Cabramaya.
Let me begin again, Mr. Finnegan again. See, I said your name. I'm almost getting...
Okay for no. Okay for no. Ja.
Yeah.
Du.
Do.
And.
N.
D.
D.
Da.
Da.
Wap.
Wop.
Doobly.
Doobly.
Day.
Day.
Yabba dabba.
Yabba do.
Testicle.
Al dente?
Small testicle. Oritagan, eh? Oritagan.
Ya, do, wop, and doobly day.
Duda. Duda.
Ya, do, wop, and doobly day. Arf da do da day.
Oh, blini bonanza blini.
Riddly dee?
In diddly dee.
I see. And how do you say, well, how do you say?
Howard Johnson.
Okay. So Howard Johnson, to have.
Dopa.
So, endopa, do-dopa, dee-dopa.
Ding.
Endopa, do-dopa, dee-dopa.
Ding.
Endopa, do-dopa, dee-dopa day.
Blini con caviare. E scoop de guan?
Ya scoop of doo-doo.
Doppel scoop. Idon.
Ida.
Ged.
Ged.
Enro.
Enro.
Rock.
Rock.
Ged.
Ged.
Enro.
Enro.
Rock.
Rock.
Idon.
Edon.
Argo.
Geddy don rock and roll. Geddy don rock and roll.
Cracker Jack.
Varushka.
Verushka babushka.
This is fun.
Thinks du this is fun?
It's fantastico.
Il sing on the kick, eh? Diana.
Diana.
De Palma.
De Palma.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
De Niro.
De Niro.
De Bamba.
De Bamba.
De Jamba.
De Jamboree.
Oh, super menudo.
Minister. Howard Johnson, little.
Diddly.
Howard Johnson, big.
The wow.
Argo.
Dopa do diddlyanda.
Yaga dopa diddlyanda. Dooza dopa dapa diddlyanda.
Scoop doop diddly bop.
Oop scoop diddly bop. Yaga scoop bop to wow.
Oop scoop diddly bop. Iago scoop.
De wow. Ja parla, ja hackensack. Ja parla una manda. Ja stonda ettermunda, etterstona met me, dudeska flimma fluma.
Arf de botten on the sea.
Yada lived in Enda Erda.
Alahimda.
Enda Herda. Do you hear a sweet Erda? Yada lived in Nick de P.
Oop scoop abliada.
Enda Herda flimma flama.
Scoop oop oobly
Erta me.
Oh. A-ploids, Corley, A-ploids. Was starf gold for you?
Was starf gold for me, das war glad. Was starf gold for you?
Das war de school de fortnachts.
Never ever felt such felice katsonia. Da wunda, da inspiration. The cosmo gratificationia.
Oh, squeaky, Cosmo
Gratificationia.
Of course that.
Oh my gosh.
What's badly damages?
No tongue stopper, no problem in Dover.
What's diddly Italia?
Goodbye, English. Beljar unamanda. Ja, certainly, a sense of thrill, the joy.
Uh-huh.
and exalts and blinds.
Don?
You're my slave yard.
Fräulein DeVito, please.
Do Gabriel me a balloontiful gift on, a lingua, and frontier to deep eternity. Ya parla solimiento, Unamanda.
Oh, Solimiento?
Absolutely, thanks to you.
Oh, Fräulein DeVito, that could be un poco blizzardo.
Mark, da paola.
Da paola?
De geld for the Lutzen.
Oh, Roman.
Let's me get me geld for the hamburger.
The hamburger?
The hamburger.
Oh, the hamburger.
Stone and stone.
Don?
Here. That's all the geld for to meet me. Cheer. Mel Gibson the rest in the Morgan.
I'm sorry, Don. I can't take your money.
Squeegee?
I can't take your money. I'm sorry.
Dude, parla John Cleese?
Huh. Actually, yes. I do speak a little John Cleese.
Mark, du parle parfait, parfum.
Well, I've been practicing. A lot. But, you know what? I forgot to mention that the first lesson is free.
Mark, avante pago.
No, but I don't want you to want the pot.
Cavotes the mattress. Cheer, it's yours.
I can't take it.
Porky.
Because I can't.
Mark, Porky.
Because it's a fraud.
Squeegee?
Unamunda's a fraud.
Freud.
A Sigismundo Freud.
Ooh, babadaba.
A con game. A swindle, a parlor trick.
No Crayola.
Believe it, Dawn. I should know. I invented it. Granted, it's not a very good con since you're the first person ever come knocking at that door. Well, I'm obviously not a very good con man since I'm refusing to take your very generous and attractive money, but I just can't stand the thought of you walking out there and saying, "Delcro, Belgia, how about you?" and having people laugh at you. Listen, bud, I swear, never for a second did I want to hurt you. I mean, how could I? How could anybody? Your beautiful heart shines out of you like a beacon. And then there's me. A total fraud. You know, I wish I could look at you in the eyes right now and lie to you in any language and say that it wasn't so, but I'm sorry, Don. I'm so sorry.
Cavotes Forest.
Would you cut that out, please?
Una manda arfta lingua universal.
But you and I are the only peepholes in the world who can speak it.
Dolby utters, Dolby utters.
Who? What others?
If you and I can speak this lingua supremica, then anybody can. Everybody will. This isn't just a language. This isn't just a room. This is the Garden of Eden. And you and I are creating names for a whole new world. I was so
happy. I know. So was I.
Exacto.
I was happy.
And why?
I don't know. I guess I just...
Because ep du parla de dentrica linguini.
Okay, so maybe you and I can speak the same language, but it's nonsense.
Oop.
Gibberish.
Oop.
Double talk.
The lingua we parla is amor.
Amor?
Unamundamor. Iago amorphous. Do.
I'm amorphous.
Polymorphous.
But how? I mean,
Beyond the destiny.
are you sure about this?
The providence and the pudding. Cheer. When you free fall,
Find if...
heaven,
Wait.
Geronimo.
So you forgive me?
For making me happy? Yes, I forgive you.
Jaguar spinachless.
Deonda,
Deonda.
De Palma,
De Palma.
the Gooch.
Jaguar amorphous metutu.
Excuse me, is this the school of Unamanda?
So